right, babes. I don't even know if my camera is going to last the entire time that I want to film this video. I also don't know if the gigs are. I don't know anything. Right, the sun's setting. It's 4:30. But I wanted to do this year in review video. It's a little early. We haven't even hit December 1st. So I'm gonna try to be. Am I gonna try to be concise? Yes, because we're on 12%. Okay, welcome back. We're gonna do the intro. You ready? Welcome back to another Millennial in-depth video. If you are new here, hit that subscription button below. Turn on the notification bell so you get that every single time I upload a video. Future Millionaires 2023 is coming to an end. This was my first year being unemployed, although it didn't feel like I had a year off, right? And that's fine because my therapist told me to acknowledge that my work, that my business is a job and that I need to set boundaries and hours that I work and that I don't work and all those good things. And so I was unemployed from traditional work for the first time in many years since I was 16 years old, but I was a full-time entrepreneur for the first time this year. So that was exciting and daunting and frustrating and scary and crazy and aggravating and humbling and all the things that it could possibly be. It was, but it was also exhilarating and exciting and just liberating and really showed me all the things that I'm capable of, that I can do. When I know sometimes I have a lot of imposter syndrome. And so this year was definitely eye-opening in so many different ways when it comes to being a full-time entrepreneur and being a business owner. And I just recorded a video, and this video should be out. But if you haven't seen my 1 year in entrepreneurship video, I highly suggest you click here or down there, wherever it is, to catch up on that. Outside of being a full-time entrepreneur and just really figuring it out, I moved in with my partner this year. I don't know, you might be able to, those are his sneakers. We now share space. My partner and I moved in together in March of 2023. And if you follow on socials, you might have seen him pop up in like a couple of different videos across the platforms. I'm someone who's always been very protective of my privacy and very protective of not just my romantic partners, but my friends, my family. And so you might see little shares of them, right? But I don't share their kids. I don't share kids on my platform in general. Just because privacy is so important. And I saw a video, I've been seeing a couple of different videos, but I saw a video recently from Natural85, and I was a huge fan of hers and followed her for years. Still love her content, but she was kind of recapping things she learned, right? And she used to have a couple's family channel that she would post her kids and her husband and just like things she learned about being present in the moment, and looking back on all those videos and really like realizing she was only seeing it through the camera lens and not really experiencing it, or just sharing moments that really should have only been for her and her family. And so I've really I've really continued, it's emboldened me to continue that path in keeping just 98.3% of my life private. And I think I do a pretty good job, right? Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I share so much on social media and I share so much, with the world, that it feels like y'all know me and y'all know everything about me. And I love that. That is such a big, important part of building community to me. And I love my audience. I love you. I love y'all, interacting with me and vibing with me. But it's so important. And I feel like we have such a good relationship. You and I watching right now, talking right now, we have such a good relationship where I don't feel like my audience pries in the way that I've seen other audiences pry with other people in the digital space. So I'm very thankful for you. I'm very thankful for that, and just thankful of the respect that you all give me and the grace and space to share what I feel comfortable sharing, and keep private what I choose to keep private. So yes, my partner and I moved in together. It's been such an experience, and it's really taught me a lot of things about myself, taught me a lot of things about him. And that's all I'm going to share about that, right? I come from the Beyonce, Giselle Knowles school of privacy. I've graduated with a 4.0, so that's where we leave that. Outside of that, I do feel that my level of friendship and familial, is that the word I want to choose? My my propensity or my capacity to be a good friend and a good family member this year was lacking. And that's so important. It's so important to be honest with yourself when you can say, like, you know what, this year wasn't really my best year of being a sister. It wasn't really my best year of being a daughter. It really wasn't the best year of being, a friend. And not only acknowledging that, but taking the steps to do better, right? So it's one thing to acknowledge, it's like, damn, I was kind of a crap friend this year. And then it's something different to be like, all right, these are the things I want to do. So I'm hosting a couple of friends for the holidays. I had a Friendsgiving a couple of weeks ago, which was really exciting. So I'm really trying to be more present. I'll be taking the last 2 weeks off of the year and just really being the person that I want to be, right? So that's something that I'm proud of myself and that my therapist would definitely be proud of. We're on 9%, y'all. And I am proud of me. I know I say it in different ways, but really just standing on business and saying, you know what? I am proud of me, period. Not I'm proud of me, but I'm proud of me. And no, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. I wrote a fucking book. It was hard. I wrote a book. I started writing in August 2022 and the book came out May 2023. So I did that. Writing that book was definitely an interesting experience though. It was humbling when you get edits back. And my editor was so amazing, so sweet. And he really was so gentle and cautious with how he approached the edits. So I appreciate him tremendously. But I think I've wanted to be an author my entire life. And I had this idea of, okay, I'm going to write this book. I wanted to write a memoir. My publishers were just like, no. I had this idea that I would write this book and it would be a New York Times bestseller and everyone would love it. I'd sell 100,000 copies and I would just be a super famous, popular author. And I could kind of be like, okay, peace out, internet, peace out, social media influencing. I'm an author now. That's not what happened. I am so proud of that book. I'm so proud of the things I accomplished with that book. I'm so proud of the doors that book has opened for me. But it wasn't the roses and Sex and the City, Carrie Bradshaw vibe that I thought it was going to be. Writing it was hard. Releasing it was hard. Marketing it was hard. So if you write a book or you want to write a book and you don't love the topic you're writing about or really speak up for yourself when it comes to working with a publisher, because I had to fight for my cover. I had to fight for the title. I wanted to be the voice for my book, for the audiobook, and I lost that fight. But you have to really be prepared to stand up for what you know this book could be. So that's, that was something that was interesting to learn and experience this year. I also really got to partner with some amazing brands that I was so shocked that they even knew who I was. I worked with Max this year, which was such a dream. I was literally right next to Issa Rae. Literally next to Issa Rae. She is one of my heroes. Like, I love her. And just working with Max where, her show launched and secured. I don't know, it was HBO, but HBO Max. His mama named me HBO Max. I'm going to call him HBO Max. I definitely said that line wrong. But so partnering with some of these amazing brands was truly eye-opening and amazing and exciting, and getting to go certain places. I got to speak in Puerto Rico. I got to speak in Houston. I got to speak on stages where people read my words, and it was just unbelievably amazing. I definitely didn't have that in my bingo cards this year, and I'm so happy that it came to fruition. I did have a manifestation board, vibe board, mood board, I don't know what they call those things. But I did have one of them, and a majority of the things didn't happen, which is so interesting because I'm not sad about it. I'm not mad about it. I'm not upset. I'm not frustrated. It's just like, oh, this didn't happen, but look at all the amazing other things that did happen. I don't think I'll be making one next year. Not that I'm like, see, it didn't work. I think I'm just going to keep trusting in the process, keep trusting in myself and my experiences and in what I know I'm capable of and where I can take this business and where I hope to take this business. So yeah, I'm not going to I can't remember. They used to throw those parties for it too. I know y'all are watching me screaming like, it's called this. I can't hear you. Future Millionaire. I'm sorry. So we're just going to call it a manifestation mood board. So yes, I won't be doing that next year. I always end these videos with what I learned and what I hope for in the future, whether it's in 1 year, we're on 7%, whether it's in 1 year or, down the line. And I think what I learned this year is it is okay to slow down and stop if you need to and give yourself the grace to say, hey, I can't do that, or I won't be doing that, or this doesn't fit on my plate. I just can't participate, and be okay with that, right? Be okay with stopping and pausing and giving yourself that grace, because a lot of times where I'm just like, yeah, it's okay to stop. And then I would stop and feel this immense amount of guilt. I got sick in October where I was literally I was at CultureCon, I was at this, I was that, I was doing all these things, and I got sick and I was wiped out for a week, and I felt so guilty because I'm just like, I'm missing this deadline. I could be doing this. I could be doing that. Like right now I have 3 deadlines to meet, and I'm here talking to you because that's important to me right now, to sit down here and talk to you. So slowing down with grace and without regret and guilt was really something I learned. And I learned it really heavy at the end of the year. Like I said, I got sick when I got sick. So that's definitely something I learned and appreciated that I learned. And I think my hope, we're on 6%. We're on 6%. My hope for next year, and just in the near future, I have two goals that I really would love to hit. So I'm putting them out there for y'all to hold me accountable. I would really love to give a TED Talk, not a TEDx, and there's nothing wrong with TEDx. Just want to put that out there, but I want to give a real full-blown live TED Talk on that stage, and have the TED, behind me. And I really, 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 like truly the next big amazing thing in my future that I want to manifest is a show. I want to write and produce or direct, or maybe all 3, a show that gets picked up by a streaming service or a channel on television. That's what I want. So Netflix, Max, Paramount, Peacock, Hulu, Disney Plus. Your girl is ready. I've got the writing chops. I've got the book, which if you didn't pick up your copy, you can get a signed copy. I'll put the link below. That is the goal that I want. That is the goal that I want to achieve, reach. I'm ready for it. And I think that's my next thing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a happy holiday season. Hit me up on the DMs, and yeah. Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2024. Thank you for being here. Bye.